Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of our podcast. I'm Yasmin.
And I'm Madison.
And this is MYLFS Podcast.
Also known as Madison, Yasmin, and Little Friends.
Today, we have our first ever guest on our podcast for a late night episode, adults only. We have Colby.
You may not know me, but my name's Colby. That's my brother.
And this is Logan, my fiance, and baby daddy. You guys probably know him.
Hi, I'm Logan. This is my fiance.
Why do I feel like this is like our first YouTube video?
I know.
And I'm not related to any of these.
Madison's just the neighbor. We want to open tonight's episode with a question of the week, as we usually do. But instead of taking one of your questions,
We're going to make the questions for them.
yes.
Wait, but I have to think about my question.
Yeah, I actually didn't plan mine
I
yet.
don't either.
Should we soul gaze?
So, what does that mean?
How long is that?
Just like,
How long is a soul gaze?
like a
How long is a proper soul gaze?
like a 5-second soul gaze, and then it usually sparks something. It may not be a question, but it sparks something.
Okay.
So you
Alright.
gotta actually you gotta mean it though.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it can't be a fake soul gaze.
Yeah.
I'll try my hardest.
All right, ready?
Ready? Someone count us
Wait, hold on,
down.
count us
I
down.
cannot do this.
Ready? 5, 4.
You're not doing a real one. Oh wait.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like I'm having a staring contest. Logan's winning.
All right, well.
You lost. It was a soul gaze.
I know. Once you said staring contest, I thought, okay, now I'm winning this.
Okay, I have a question.
Oh, you got one. It worked.
No, I already had it. So, Colby lives with us. From, like, the time... I mean, you've lived with us 2 different times, like, in Hawaii and here. From the times you've lived with us, does it make you excited to have a family? Or, like, how has it changed your perspective on having a long-term partner or family in the future?
God. So I definitely have gained a lot of things, a lot of knowledge from living here, you know, as seeing 2 young parents go through something that not many people our age do. You definitely take bits and pieces and like think about like, oh, I would do that way, or I would do this way, or like, oh, I like the way they do that. And then like sometimes it's like, oh, I don't really like the way they do that. But like it's all like based on personal preference. But based on like the situation you guys were given, I really like the way that, I don't know, I never thought like, oh, like I'm gonna have like this many kids. Like I didn't really think about that. I'm thinking about like sports and like boys and like and girls and just like video games and like dumb stuff like that. Now that like I live with an actual family, oh maybe like maybe I do. Like I've always thought, oh I want a boy. Like I don't want a girl. But yeah, exactly. But living with 2 nieces or 3 nieces now, I actually like I'm like oh my gosh, like I love these little girls. Like I need these little girls in my life. You know. So like that's what I've gained. That's what I've gained from living with you guys for sure.
Aww.
That was a good question.
It got sentimental real
Good
fast.
question.
That's how we do it around here.
All right,
Yeah,
Logan. Are you going to get a vasectomy?
Okay.
Yeah, most definitely. Actually, funny story. So I went to my doctor and I like brought up, I was gonna say issue, but the concept of me getting a vasectomy. And the doctor was like, you have to wait till you're older. And I said, well, I have 3 kids already. I think it would be a better idea if I get a vasectomy so I don't bring a 4th one into our household. And
What's your stance on that? Like, you know, like for a woman, like her body, her choice. Like it's your body, your choice.
obviously it is, that's how I feel, like her body, her choice about everything that has to do with her body, anyone's body, any woman's body. But it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird that any woman can be put on birth control immediately. They'll hand out pills like it's nothing. The surgery can be reversible and it's pretty, isn't it like
The
pretty,
success rate's pretty high,
successful.
yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me.
I 100% agree. I
yeah.
feel like I was just having this conversation. I don't know if we were talking about it.
It was.
Yeah, like you said, like any girl can get on birth control from like whatever age, and
Yeah.
like for some reason getting a vasectomy.
But I have
is so...
3 kids already.
Yeah.
3 kids. And I requested a vasectomy and they told me, no way, I'm way too young. It doesn't make any sense to
Crazy.
me.
I feel like that's being responsible too.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
It really is. And the doctor said, you're gonna regret this. And I was like, I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm going to get a vasectomy as soon as I am allowed.
So
Thank you.
tonight, Madison and I have put together a couple games, drinking games for those 21 and over. You guys submitted a bunch of questions for these
Yes.
games, so we're gonna be doing these.
We have a who's most likely, assumptions, truth or drink, or never have I ever, and would you rather?
Yeah, you guys pick the first
What are
one.
the games?
Colby, pick a number between 1 and 4.
3.
Truth or
Drink.
drink.
That's an easy.
So you pick one and then I'll pick one and we'll just go back and forth.
All right. Yasmin was a hoe.
Oh my god.
Truth or drink?
Damn. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna drink. Okay, yeah, like I was kind of
Just tell the truth.
Yeah, I guess you could say I was a hoe.
You're a flower.
No, it was.
What does that mean?
You're a flower.
I bloomed? Thank you.
It's just being friendly. Like you're just.
Yeah, I was friendly. That's what
person.
I always said. I was like, I'm just friendly.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a hoe. I'm just joking.
Truth or drink? What is the biggest secret you've kept from your parents when you were growing up? Colby.
Biggest secret. I was always open with my parents. Like I never really like even if like I was getting in trouble, I'd be like, well, I
Yeah, I don't think we had that problem.
we didn't have that problem at
Yeah.
all.
I mean, we were like sneaking out, but that was like normal
Yeah,
teenage
that was like
things,
that
and
was
they
like
knew
the
about
biggest.
it, honestly.
Yeah, that was the biggest secret at the time.
Yeah, at the time.
But then like overall,
I don't know what
nothing.
biggest.
Like, there's
I've
no
never
secret I
snuck
have
out.
right now that I haven't told my parents.
Yeah, I can't think of anything
You know?
that they don't know about.
anything when you were like before you were super open with them?
Like middle school.
Middle school.
Like, what was the first big secret you maybe kept from them?
When I was 15, I would take my parents' car and I would drive to my now ex-girlfriend's house like in the middle of the night. And the only reason they would know is because they never like filled up their tank to full. So it'd always be like quarter filled and then it'd come back on E. And they'd be like, what just happened? Like, where did my gas go? That's the only reason.
Yeah, see, that's where we were different. I was doing the same thing, but I filled it back up.
Yeah.
Smart.
That is smart.
Okay, Madison, what about you?
I was a lame kid. I did like nothing.
You don't have to say lame.
But I was. I literally hung out with my parents and my siblings for fun.
So you never had anything from them?
No.
What about with...
I never snuck out ever. I still have never. Well, obviously I can't now, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
just-
sneak
Yeah.
out.
Leave
Leave
now.
him.
I'm
Leave him a
waiting for
note.
Madison, who is, or truth or drink, who is your celeb crush?
oh wait, I know. Okay, it's Chicago Fire Taylor Kinney.
No clue who
I have
that
no
is.
He's
idea
like,
who that
wait,
is.
he's kind of old.
Is-
Wait, he dated like Lady Gaga though, so he's like a little
What?
weird.
Okay,
Like-
yeah. Okay, Colby, who's your celeb crush?
The girl from The Boys.
Oh my god, you
Yeah,
guys are
she's
obsessed
dope.
with
I don't
it.
even know her name.
Nah, actually.
Nothing off camera. Say it.
Whoa, relax.
Just
Yeah, I haven't watched.
Her nudes
I-
leaked. Like,
No way.
Of course you would know that.
Yeah, it popped up on my feed, and I was like, all
Wait,
right,
did you
I'll
look
look
at
it
them?
up.
Did you? Did you find them?
Did you find him?
Yeah, within seconds.
You looked at them?
No.
No, not right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all
All
right
right,
them.
let's get back to the question.
Weird. Can I see?
She looks like Selena
Starlight, what's her
Gomez.
face?
She
I don't know
literally is
what
a
her name
blonde
is.
Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Okay,
She looks like Selena Gomez.
who's your celebrity
My
crush?
celebrity crush is Yasmin Switzer.
That's right. Just kidding. No, actually.
No
Oh,
slip-ups.
like.
Come on, I know who it is.
A-list.
I
No, I
know
got
who
I
it
got 3
is.
answers here. I think I'm going with my girl Megan.
She said that. She whispered it to me.
You
All right,
probably
I'm
hear-
going with Megan for sure. That's it.
Okay, that leaves me.
Yasmin?
It's Justin Bieber, and there's no other.
Oh my
answer.
god,
Actually,
you better not say Justin
It's
Bieber.
Zayn Malik.
Oh yeah.
From
okay,
One
okay.
Direction?
Yeah.
You can't hate on the One Directioners,
Respectful.
you know.
Thank you.
Respectful.
I was never a fan. Are we still friends? I need to leave.
Oh, I'll do a wholesome one.
Oh.
Hey guys, everyone, truth or drink. What is your? Oh wait, this is. Oh no. Okay, I'll still say I thought it was a wholesome one, but it was the opposite. What is your least favorite thing about each other? I thought it was favorite. I only saw favorite, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. And then I reread it, and I was like, oh.
Wait, were
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
no-
we were
no,
talking
we're not
about
doing that. Should
Yeah,
we do it?
we have to.
Let's
It's
do it.
funny.
All
about
right.
all of us. Like we each have to go about all of us.
All right, I can go first.
Oh, God.
Colby doesn't help me with the trash. Easy. That's easy.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my least favorite. Yasmin.
Oh
Yasmin
God.
isn't consistent with telling the kids what to do.
Oh.
True,
That's a
it's true.
shot. to the
Madison
heart.
isn't open enough.
Oh.
Next.
Okay, Colby, I think you should go. Let me think. Or
Me?
Yasmin.
I should go. You go. You go.
Okay,
you
Okay,
go.
I'll go. Oh my God. Wow, this is stressful. You did that so easily. Okay, okay, Colby. I actually thought of this earlier, but I can't remember what it is now.
Oh, so it's been on your mind.
Yes, it was like normal.
It's been on your mind.
Oh wait, I know what it was. You never put the toilet seat down.
No!
Ever.
I started to.
No, but you don't. I literally put
because
it.
You still mess up.
Layla and Anna. No,
He
it's
blames it.
you too. It's you
I do
too.
sometimes. I do
You
sometimes.
do
I
it
do
too.
sometimes.
Because I walked back into the bathroom. I'm like, that hypocrite.
No, I swear, I literally put a sign on the toilet that was like,
Wait,
put me
I
down.
was here when you did that.
Yes, because for some reason I have this irrational fear that Millie's gonna dive into the toilet if like
And
the
she
toilet.
has.
She has. She's gotten close.
She's gotten close. Like I grabbed her once, and I was like, all right, this is a
All right,
real
this
is-
situation that could happen.
we gotta.
I was like,
we gotta buckle down here.
I thought
That
it was
is
like
it.
you saw it in your dream, and you were like, okay, this could actually happen. But I saw her like going towards the toilet, and I was like, Millie, no. So yeah, I see.
That's Millie's favorite thing. Like the sign's there, just put it down. Anyway, Madison.
Oh,
Okay, this is a little controversial, and it's gonna spark not controversial, but
Are people gonna hate me?
no. But whatever. It's a little mean. I feel like.
Okay, well just tell me.
Do it quick, yeah.
I
Like
think-
a Band-Aid.
Just like a band-aid.
I think it was awkward that you hung out with your ex-situationship sister-in-law. A lot.
Yeah. What do you hate about me?
Just overall, I feel like it's inconsistency. Like
Yeah.
in general. But I feel like that goes for both of us. And it's
Yeah.
impossible to be like 100% every day.
We're some inconsistent people when we're working on it
Yeah.
now.
So it's like you don't, like I never know what to expect.
Yeah, I could wake up
But-
one morning and be
Like,
Prince
ready to-
Charming, and
right.
then one morning literally just be a slop.
Yeah.
So it's like
But I feel like everyone's like that, but it's hard in a
Yeah.
like relationship where you're like,
raising
have kids
yeah.
and like with each other running a
Because
business together,
consistency is
like,
way
24/7.
harder when you are trying to be consistent with 3 kids as well. So.
Exactly. Yeah. But I feel like that's one thing that's hard about like
Yeah.
being in a relationship together.
All right, that was good.
Thank
That
you.
was good.
Colby, you're up.
All right. I'll just go down the line. I'll
That's
start.
what I did.
So I'll start with Yasmin. So the only thing that really like everything else, you're fine, perfect, you're good, fine. I don't care about it. Whatever, you do your thing. When it's 9 o'clock at night and I just got done a long shift, and I say, "Hey guys," I say,
I knew
"Hey
this was
guys,
coming.
let's watch a movie," as a family does,
Aw, a
and you two
family.
go, "We're gonna watch one in our room," and I go, "Wha- "Okay."
Wait, you leave Colby out?
Oh, leave. Neglect. That's
Neglect.
neglect.
Neglect is the proper word
Yeah,
for that.
they leave me out, and then they go in their room and watch a movie together, and I'm on the
But
couch.
do you really watch a movie?
No,
we
no.
we
I've
watch.
never heard a movie in their room. Not once. Every time I ask, I think it's gonna be like such a good question. Like they're gonna love this. They can't wait. Like we're gonna get on the couch. We're gonna like snuggle. We're gonna have a good time watching the movie. And then Yasmin's like, not tonight. I'm like, really? Not tonight? Tonight's like the perfect night. Like I'm not gonna do this tomorrow.
Well, I feel so bad. I'll
never
say no to a movie again.
He's gonna
Um,
ask. He's gonna
No,
ask
yes,
you
you
tonight.
will. Yes,
Yeah,
you
he's gonna
will.
ask you tonight.
Oh no. Special guest.
Special appearance. What is on your forehead? Okay.
So that's pretty much the only bone I had to pick with you. Madison, we went to high school together, but I never really like knew you that well. So I just
Nah.
we really just met, in a way.
Yeah, pretty much.
But there's not really anything. I don't know. There's nothing like I don't hang around you enough to.
see, that's what I think.
Oh, and you,
That's fair.
this guy,
What you got for me, Cole?
definitely when you're coming home, and I don't get too pissed about it because I do it. I don't do it to you. I don't ever call you, and I'm like, but here I'll explain it. When you come home and you come home with Chick-fil-A and don't call me, bro.
yo, 90% of the time when I'm in the drive-thru, I think about you too. But,
Really?
yo, listen to this.
I
Listen
know,
to this.
I know.
Yo,
But I don't
listen,
do it either.
Listen, pause. All right. Twice in a row, I brought him home food, and he had already eaten. So from then on, I decided, you know what? I'm not going to get him food anymore. But you're right. I should call you.
And Logan does have something called ADHD.
Yeah, so I'm
So
not.
he can only do one thing, and after he does
Whoa,
the one thing,
I usually can do 4 things at once, unless it's on my phone.
yeah.
Then it's one thing.
Yeah.
I could be cooking, cleaning, talking to Yasmin,
Taking care of the kids.
taking care of the kids, everything at once. But if I'm on my phone doing it, I can't do anything else. It's like an ADHD blocker almost.
I
Yeah,
feel like
I
I'm
can see
almost the
that.
opposite. Like I can have a million tabs open on my phone doing stuff, but like in real life, I have to like focus on one thing at a time. I can like switch around, but like
Yeah.
That's wild.
interesting.
Yeah, there's some things that you're like really neat about. Like when we're working on the computer and I have 8 tabs open, you're like, dude, you got to get rid of those right now.
Yeah.
or we're
I
not
started having a
working.
seizure in my brain. I'm like, all right, come on. Madison has not gone.
Go, Madison.
I was hoping
Let's
to
hear
get
it.
past.
She was like, yes.
Yes. Okay. Yasmin. Obviously, I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too. Oh, I'm scared.
You're just late. Like,
Finally.
I'm sorry.
All the
Like I've been
time.
waiting for somebody to say this to me, and
I
like
am
Logan
such
says it.
a planner, and you like.
I'm always
Always
late.
late.
Isn't. And she listen.
I'm sorry.
She, whenever I make last minute plans, and it's very rare that I make last minute plans, she freaks out on me and says, I don't do good with last minute plans, blah, blah. And it irks me because I'm like, I will say, all right, we're going to dinner at 6. Be ready by 5:45. And she will be ready at 6:45.
Okay, that is
Every time.
dramatic.
Not even an exaggeration. I'm actually like citing an exact event that happened.
Okay,
where
I'm
I
sorry.
said be ready by 5:45, and at 6:45 I was still saying, all right, we have to leave.
I'm sorry. I'm just like I don't have an excuse. It's like it's a big fault of mine.
It's
okay?
an Aquarius thing, right?
Yeah, I'm on my
Yeah.
own time.
But you're not like that, so it's weird.
no,
I don't know.
I don't. We're
same sign.
yeah. He's
Same
a
sign,
January.
but he's a
Aquarius.
January Aquarius. I don't know if that's different.
They're both good though.
Both good.
Nah.
Anyway, I'm so sorry.
Subjective.
To anyone else who's been a victim of me being on my own time.
It's
all
really
the
okay
time.
though.
No, I'm sorry. It is bad. I'm working on it, but like it's hard. I'm
It's
always late.
normal,
And now
though.
that's always been how I am, and now I have 3 kids, and now it's like even harder. So I'm just
Yeah.
like,
I've just learned to like go with it. So if you
I
say
know.
6, I'm like, okay, 7:30.
I know people.
God,
That's
it's not
actually
even-
my worst fear. Is like I'm like people already like plan ahead, like knowing that I'm gonna be
Yeah.
late and like tell me different times. Like I'm actually afraid of that because I'm like, damn,
You
you do it.
like-
It's fine.
It just
I'm sorry.
works. Okay, Logan. You got me the wrong coffee order.
Oh my god.
God dang it.
What'd he get?
He got a vanilla one. I get caramel.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Where
That's weird
from,
because
though?
you said that word wrong too.
What?
Caramel.
It's caramel.
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 Hey,
say caramel?
I
Jamie,
said
can you go ahead and
caramel.
look up?
Caramel.
If you look it up on Google and you do the sound, it says caramel. Caramel.
She doesn't know how to pronounce anything. We're not listening to her.
Hey. The English dictionary, it's. I was like, she
Wow,
looks like a
okay.
French vanilla type girl.
You could be a hazelnut.
Hazelnut.
Yeah, hazelnut. What's wrong with that? I feel like that's like a common.
I'm
you
a
know-
hazelnut.
Yeah, you are a
You
hazelnut.
are.
I'm a hazelnut.
You're in nitro cold brew.
Yeah, I do black cold brew
He
with
copied
nitrous
me.
in it.
He copied me.
Did he?
Whoa! I copied you once.
This is them like all the time. They think that they're just like they're
He just
one-upping
looks
each
up to
other.
me.
They
That's-
always
hey,
have to-
It's a camaraderie, all right. Men are men.
They're
It's-
like super close in age sibling men. Like
yeah, everything's a
Yeah.
competition, but it's a friendly competition that's also intense. And if it had to
It
go to
is.
the death, it would.
Like, what was the one thing? Oh, like cooking chicken. I'm like, you don't know. I'm
yeah,
like, you
nah.
don't know how to
They're
do
there
that.
Nah.
over each other's shoulders.
It's
like,
crazy
just like
because
a
I'm
kid, bro.
way better of a cook, but he just
He just puts seasonings on something and says,
No.
you don't even know what I just
No,
did.
listen, it's literally everything. Cooking, driving, like literally everything you think of.
Today we're driving to the restaurant and I'm like, well, remember because about a week ago today we were driving and you said I said like, am I such a good driver? You go, yeah, but Logan's better. And I was like, what does that mean?
I'm a better
Okay,
driver.
boys.
Okay, either way,
Pause
See, it's
conversation.
happening right now. It's
Madison.
happening right now.
Madison, what's your least favorite thing about Colby?
Colby,
Let's hear it.
you cut your hair, but then it grew back. So you're good
Oh,
now.
I thought she was talking about now. I was
I
about to say, damn.
No, when you
Wait, we're
shaved
not
it and you
cursing.
looked like that person off the movie.
I know. What's her name?
Next game. Who's most likely?
Who's the most likely to leave their kid at a restaurant or some sort of event?
I want to say Colby, but also Logan.
I would say Logan.
I was gonna say Logan.
Damn.
I would say Logan.
Okay, you don't even need to give a reason. We'll just go
Yeah.
with that. Who's most likely to run away alone for a month?
Me.
Madison did it last month.
Madison.
Madison.
Why'd you do it last month?
I was lonely.
Who is
Come on.
most likely to have a blackout moment?
I saw you watch that one.
You saw me like,
Yasmin-
stare at that one?
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yasmin.
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 Yasmin. But let's say why.
Oh.
Let's not just leave it at that. I want to hear explanations.
I
'cause
mean,
I have plenty of
I was the
them.
one at home the entire summer because I wasn't 21.
That is such an exaggeration. I would go out a few nights a week, and like the thing is, I black out very easily. Like I go out and drink with my friends, and I black out so easily.
I was that friend.
This is how
Like,
I
not-
know that you've had a long night of drinking. Is like I sleep upstairs and like downstairs areas. Obviously, like you go in and you just hang out down there for a little bit. I can tell because when I wake up and I go downstairs and the ukulele is on the couch,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh, she went out last night.
It's just
It
your
happens.
thing. It's
Like
just
I could
your
be
thing.
blacked out right now, and nobody would know.
You just know tomorrow. Because
Yeah,
then you can't
exactly.
remember.
Like I'm functional, but like I don't remember things easily when I drink because my memory is shit anyway. So
Who's most likely to start an OnlyFans?
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Colby's probably like an inch away.
I feel like you would actually be successful on OnlyFans for some
I
reason.
think so too.
Okay, guys, in the comments, who would subscribe to Colby's OnlyFans?
Oh my gosh.
if there's enough people that subscribe, I will do it.
Okay, go
And your price
subscribe.
range.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, DM me at Colby Dominic and give me like
He does
all-
feet pics.
but hey, no free ones.
No free ones.
I haven't shot that idea down, you know? Do the one that says, did you poop during labor?
You guys can't answer that.
I know, I want to know though. Like, is that a thing?
I did
Is
poop
that
Okay.
during
common?
labor.
So I with my first two I did not, but apparently with Millie I did. Poop.
apparently. There's
Apparently.
no apparently about it.
I didn't see
I
the
was right
shit,
there.
so-
I saw
All right, so the
it
question
all.
is, did you poop during labor?
And
And that one caught my eye because I've never heard anything about that.
I did in fact shit.
I was just sitting there. She was giving birth. She was still mid, like her head just popped out. And like Millie's head just popped out. And I was like, what is that smell? What is that smell? I was like, I didn't smell this with Anna. And I looked in the bag and I was like, oh. I was like, oh, she's gonna be pissed. I was like, I can't
was
wait
so
to tell
mad.
her.
But
She's every day she talked about how she didn't want to poop during labor.
listen.
And right when I saw it, I was like, ah.
No, listen, that was like my proudest accomplishment with my first two. I was like, everyone talks about shitting on the delivery table, and I was like, nah, that's never happened to me. Like, that's so weird. I would never poop when I'm giving birth. So then with Millie, I was very mad that I did, but I didn't tear, so that's pretty nice.
See, I did tear, but I didn't shit.
Whatever. You win some, you lose some. It's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, tear what?
Tear your vagina.
Oh.
But I mean,
Tear it all the way down.
but I'm good.
We did not do that.
I'm good.
Madison is all good in the
I am
hood.
like set. I
She's
promise.
solid. She's great. I wouldn't know.
I was about to throw up a fist bump. Like, good job. That just would not fly. That would not fly.
Okay, anyway.
They're gonna cancel all of you.
Who's most likely to drunk call an ex?
Why do I just always think it's you?
I've literally
No.
never drunk called an ex.
Why are you looking at me?
I feel
I've
like
never done that.
Okay,
You
like in
never
the past.
you never called anyone drunk?
I definitely called
Huh, what
someone.
about
Any exes?
Situation shit.
Never.
Ex-girlfriend?
Oh my
Ex-girlfriend,
gosh.
ex-anything.
We're adults now.
Come on, Colby.
All right, hang on. People you have gone out with multiple times, that's an ex.
All right, well,
Situationships are
all right.
exes, okay?
So you guys stopped talking and then later you were like, you know what, I'm drunk, I
know
need to give
who-
her a call.
yeah. We all know who you're talking about, okay?
We do, but do it to you.
I forget what the question is.
I forget what's going on.
I don't even know what the question is.
I feel as if an ex nowadays is not the same as when we were younger.
Facts.
Fact.
Because an ex could be like if you hook up or with someone for longer than 2 months and it's like consistent and then you stop doing that, that's an ex.
I don't think so.
You don't think
I
so?
agree.
No.
I agree like make it official like super early on, and like I feel like it's
What
the
even is
same-
official nowadays? I feel like
Exactly.
marriage is the
If you're
only thing that's
posting
really
together,
official.
if you're posting together, that's when I feel like it's official.
Or if
Oh,
you're
posting
hanging out
together.
together a
That's
lot.
fair.
Yeah.
I can understand.
Which
Like
I
if you haven't posted with them, I don't think you're together. Therefore, you're
That makes sense.
fair.
That makes sense.
True.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Therefore, it's like, all right, like, are you together or not? But that's the thing now, like social media. That's why social media has made it so like open. Like people are like, oh, we're together. Let's post on social media. People do that because they're like, okay, now people are gonna know that we're together.
I feel like that's how I know
True.
if someone's in a relationship.
Yeah, they
You just
together.
like post together and I'm like, oh, okay, they're a thing.
That wraps up the who's most likely questions. Now, Madison and I are gonna interview the boys.
What is like your type in a girl? I feel like everybody wants to know.
Okay, yeah. So
You even have a fan page.
I know I do. I love the fan page. I love it. It's I love all the love that I get from your fans too. They're all very nice every time. You know, they comment about me or say anything about me. It's always good things. A lot of guys, I feel like, even like some of my friends, like they're like big into like materialistic, like buying like fancy, nice clothes, that like nice brand. I'm just like, I'm more of like I like deep down like personal stuff rather than like what I'm actually seeing. Don't get me wrong. Like I like if a girl's like fit, you know, like that's one thing. Like if she cares about herself physically, then like, you know, I'm attracted to that. Other than that, no, it's just like, are you a good person? I hate when the girls care about like what other girls think about them. Overall, just like personality and just like caring about yourself, you know?
Good answer.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you.
That's good.
Question for both the guys, but we'll start with Logan. When you're first starting to talk to or date a girl, just I don't know in general, what are like the first major like red flags that would be like a no? Like what are major red flags in girls?
I mean, first red flag, and I think 90% of any man can agree, being all over other people, like immediately in the relationship. I know down the road, like there's certain situations where it's not as weird, but if like we go out one night and you're immediately all over everyone and just like, oh my God, nice to see you. Like, it depends on the way you hug them. It depends on the way you touch them. It is I don't know how to describe
Like
it.
a turn off?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a turn off for sure. Like we're just now talking and you're literally trying to touch other people. Not even just men, just being weird with other people. It kind of, yeah. I think that's
True, just like how you are.
that's definitely one of the
socially.
biggest red flags. I think the other one, I don't know, just not being not being what's it called?
Hygienic.
Hygienic. Gosh, I can't think of the word. Other than that, I feel like everything's just like a yellow flag. Like those are the only
I've never
two
heard
big
that.
red flags. Other than that, it's kind of
Dude,
just
you
like a hazard.
started something, a yellow flag.
A yellow flag.
Interesting.
Yellow
I've
flag,
literally
that's what I'm
never
saying.
heard that.
All right.
It's because he's been watching the World Cup.
Yeah, I've been watching the World Cup. I've been seeing the yellow cards. I'm not gonna lie.
Colby.
What was the question again?
What are like the biggest like first impression red flags in women?
Oh, I would definitely like agree with that. Just like a girl that's like definitely just like outgoing. They like to say.
They like to
I would say number one red flag though is I hate like the leader of the group. Like if you're the leader of the group, I'm like, nah, you're not it. Cause you know there's a manipulation scheme somewhere into like
Like the
why
it
they're
girl?
exactly the it girl
Yeah.
like why is everyone like everyone's like hound to you, you know? There's a
Weird.
reason, and it's
Red
usually some manipulation up there. So I'm like, I'm not picking you, I'm picking your friends, and I'm gonna figure out
The ones
why.
who get manipulated, you'd rather.
Yeah,
those
you'd
ones?
rather
Well, no, I wouldn't understand the it girl.
You're gonna work your way up.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a hierarchy, you know. You gotta move your way up.
It's a challenge for you. You're like you manipulate everyone, so I'm gonna
I
figure out
gotta
how to
figure out what's
manipulate
going
you.
on.
you.
Yeah, exactly. No, but
the sound of that.
No. I'm just saying, like, I just don't like. I don't know. I never go for like the leader of the group.
True.
You gotta be able to hold a conversation. You gotta be able to talk. Talking is like a big thing. Like I love talking. I'm always like full conversation. So like when you can't hold a conversation, or if the conversation's all about me, like I hate that. Because then I have to make stuff on the spot that like has to entertain you, and I'm not necessarily so good at that. I can do it, but like I want to be interested in you. I don't want you to be
Yeah.
interested in me, you know?
Yeah.
That's a good trait too. It's a good trait to have as a partner.
Yeah.
Not wanting to just talk about yourself.
So I don't like that.
Like a
and like
balance.
whenever
Yeah.
I do,
Yeah.
whenever I feel like I'm talking too much, I'm like, that's when I start to get the red flag. Like I'm like, wait, does she have a personality? Is she actually like is this someone like maybe I would like to be with, or like not even be with, like just like can we, I don't know what I'm doing here type of thing. So like when they can talk and they start talking about themselves respectfully, not like oh I'm the shit, I can do this and all that, just like in a respectful tone, and they also like listen, I think that's like something that I'm like, yes, like I like that.
Yeah, because like if you don't know somebody's background, like how do you know like how you're gonna be with them? Like
exactly.
How compatible you guys are gonna be.
And I don't know about you, but I can usually tell off like the first conversation.
What was everybody else's first impression of each other?
Okay. Okay. Here, let me give my first impression on. First, I'll start with Logan because I guess I met you first. First of all, in high school, I did mix you guys up.
No, they look.
Everybody
so
says that.
Similar.
And everyone comments that like they look the same.
Yeah.
In high school, I did mix you guys up before like I actually like knew you, because like
I
like,
knew
not,
of
like,
them, but
before
they
I
look
had Layla.
so similar.
Yeah. Anyways, but I did like meet you a couple times in high school, and my first impression was just that like you were super nice, and I couldn't tell if you were just like genuinely nice or if you were just trying to be nice to like
Woo her.
yeah, like hook up with me, I guess, or like whoever.
Yeah,
But
because we
you
did
were-
meet like a year before we actually started dating.
Yeah.
And
you-
even being friends.
Yeah.
Like we weren't really friends. We just were like we just saw each other.
Acquaintances,
And we were,
classmates.
we were nice to
You
each
were
other.
always so nice.
So yeah.
That's just like your first impression, I guess, like
Alright.
for everybody.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right. Madison.
Then my first impression of Madison. So again, we like went to school together, but like didn't really know each other. So the first time we really met was when
We hung out at the beach.
yeah, we hung out at the beach because she was pregnant with Sawyer. I was pregnant with Millie. She texted Logan to like meet me. You guys know the story. My first impression was that you're pretty and you were quiet.
Yeah.
And when like we first were hanging out, I was like, okay, like I feel like you're like a little bit more introverted.
I am.
So especially like
Yeah.
like first time we're hanging out. But I could tell that like when I was talking to you that you were interested in like what we were talking about. So you were like a good listener and like were involved in that way. So I was like talking most of the time, but I could tell that you were like engaged. So even though you were quiet, like it was still like 50-50, if that makes sense.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
Yes, of
because
course.
I am a like really good listener, and like even though
Yeah.
I'm quiet and like more shy, like I am so interested in
Yes,
what everybody
it's
else
still
says.
a good trait to have. Like,
Yeah.
to, like, yeah. And I just like will talk and talk and talk. So
Yeah, that's why I'm like perfect for you.
Exactly.
I just listen.
Colby, I'm not gonna lie, I like don't know actually like what the first time that we met was. I think the first time that we like actually met, I was at your house and I came like upstairs to your guys' like room. You guys all shared, and like I think you and your ex were like just like in your bed.
Oh really?
I think so. But I remember like we came up. I don't know if that was actually the first time, but I remember we came up and like we had Layla, and like you guys were like, oh Layla, and you guys like held Layla, and we like sat there talking, and you guys like played with Layla.
Oh,
He was
like,
at the
"Aw."
football game.
I think it was the time I came to your room,
Okay.
and you guys were there, and I gave you
Alright,
Layla,
yeah.
and you guys played, and I was like, oh, he's so cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
That's sweet.
First time I met you was probably like around that time. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, this girl's got a baby. My brother doesn't have a baby. We're gonna have to figure out how this is gonna work. But then it did work.
Wait,
Ended up working out.
Were you like, what is this guy doing? Like,
Well, our parents did like basically had like did the same thing. Like our
Yeah.
parents had us young, so I was yeah. Well, it didn't work. It didn't work too much. Well, we're
you
here
guys
now.
are here.
Look at us.
It's
We're
fine.
alive.
But like it was like more like, I mean, like it runs in the blood.
Yeah. It's
so
different situation.
I was like, he probably could handle it. I mean, he's a pretty smart kid, so he could probably handle that at the time.
He
so
handled it, guys.
I was
He
more,
handled
I was
it.
more
We're here.
scared. I was more scared when you told me you were having Anna than when you guys said you were together. I thought it was a joke. I'm not even gonna lie. We can cut that out if you want to.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But
It's fine.
I thought it was a joke because I walked into the Sabrina house
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" It was like late night. Like I think I got off like I don't even know. I was at practice or something, and I walk in and you're like, Logan's like, "I got something to tell you," and I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What are we doing?" And then you were like, "She's pregnant." And I thought it was a joke. I was like, they're really playing with me right now. There's no way this is happening. And then Autumn looked at me and she was like, and I was like, no way. So then, but yeah, no, I was definitely more scared then than when I first met you and you realized you were going to be dating my
It
brother.
makes sense.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll move on. Madison, first time meeting you, honestly, I was just another one of Yasmin's mom friends. But it's nice to know that you're a closer one now too. At the time you were like, you were trying
General.
out, you know?
Yeah.
It was like baseball
Yeah, you were
tryouts.
like trial period. No,
Yeah,
you're in.
yeah. Now you're in. Now you have a podcast. So like, you did good. You did.
I made the varsity team.
Yeah, no, you did. You're going D1. But no, it was good. It was good though. First impression was good. And now we're pretty good friends.
Yeah.
We don't hang out like on the regular, but
No.
because you never asked me to hang out. But
You never asked me to hang out.
oh, this is getting. Should I ask for your number?
Yeah.
I mean, I need to get it.
You
That's-
can't say
that's
you
right.
have a first impression on me. I can say I had a first impression on you.
Dude, no, I did. Dude, I hopped out the womb and I was like,
Yo,
put me back in. That's my brother. I was like, I'm not going home with this guy.
Not going out here.
I met you first.
You met me way early.
Way early, like middle school.
Oh, I'm interested to hear
Sixth grade
this.
is when we met.
Yeah, 6th grade. You were always like the cool guy, like, you know what I mean? You hung out with all like the cool people. I was
Humble
like,
him real quick.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Someone humble
Say
him.
Calm
something
down.
to humble me. I'm way up here right now.
but like that was my first impression. I was like, oh, he's like such a cool dude. Like, he's one of the cool kids.
Same. I was always like, he's way above me, like on the.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be friends with him. Like, I want to hang out with his friends and him. Like, I don't know, just be
It's all
part
about
of
the demeanor.
Yeah.
It's my charisma. I'm joking.
No one's ever thought that.
No, it's true. Yasmin, well, I know of you like from your presence on like social media, but like getting to know you, you're so much more like, I don't know, you're very down to earth and like sweet
Thank
and
you.
just like very genuine.
Thank you.
Colby,
Are you gonna say like the same things you said for Logan?
yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Colby's just Logan's little brother. I'm
Honestly,
just kidding.
I don't even.
So
I
much shade.
swear. I think like the first time I saw you was like probably in high school, cause you were like Logan's little brother. But I was like, oh, like he's so cute. Like, yeah. that
Logan's
was-
like the coolest
Logan.
person
You
ever.
guys
Colby's
have
like
just been
so
starting to flirt
cute.
more and more throughout. Like we got it.
No, we'll cut the flirting.
We won't cut the flirting.
We'll save it for after.
Oh.
my god.
Whoa. That was my first impression.
All right.
Oh, that was a good
all
impression.
right. My first impression on Madison. If I'm being honest, I don't remember the exact first impression I had of her, but I've just always remembered her as like the quiet girl. She was always like a part of like the group that we were like hanging out with. I was always friends with all of her friends. So I kind of like always knew of her rather than knowing her. So I don't really have a first impression other than that. Yeah, like she was just like
we're in
the
same
shy,
circle.
quiet girl. Yasmin.
Let's hear
First
it.
impression. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. All right, so it was 11th grade, and I saw her in our rotunda, and
the front lobby. And what
the
happened?
front lobby.
Let's
all
hear it,
right,
let's hear it.
Where we all waited when we were getting off school. And I looked over at my friend. It was Connex actually, and I was like, I'm gonna get with her by the end of school, and I said it to him, and I think he still remembers it. I think we've talked about it before. So my first impression was like, oh, she's so beautiful. I'm gonna at the time I had a skewed view of the world, and I wanted
It wasn't
just
as wholesome.
it wasn't wholesome.
But
It was
the
more
funny-
like, oh, she is attractive.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming on our podcast.
Thank you so much for
Thank
having us. I
you.
think we had a great time.
Yeah,
I had a
so.
great
I
time.
had fun.
Can't agree more, boys and MYLFs.
Don't forget to check out all of our other socials down below. We'll have theirs as well
We have weekly episodes coming to you every Monday at 6.
on YouTube and Spotify. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.